Year was 1968. Came home from school one day and heard this driving boogie beat. Called the radio station, asked them what it was. They said, "That's Canned Heat." Hopped on my bicycle, pedaled furiously to Shoppers Fair, which was a couple miles from me, and bought my first music album. And this is the actual physical album. Never lost it. And unfortunately, I treated my albums like crap. I was just no good at it. And sorry over the years that I did. Eventually I got a repressing of that from 1986. And this has a nice summary of the group on it. Don't know if you'll be able to pause your screen and read that, but if you're interested in Canned Heat, that's a fairly good summary. Ended up with lots of albums. I had been going through my albums because I recently bought a 1971 Panasonic turntable that I was going to try and fix up and demonstrate with one of my Panasonic units. And I realized I had a lot of Canned Heat albums. So just as sort of an interlude from my normal vintage fare, I thought I'd show these. I don't remember the names of some of these. Future Blues, maybe, is this one. Came with a comic book. Canned Corn Comics. As you can see, I really did not take care of my albums. And I had a little J.C. Penney, kind of like a blue canvas, little tiny record player. I had 45s before, but I never had an album. And it had two speakers that disconnected from the side, and they were tall. And I could pull the wires out of the back of the unit and put the speakers about 5 feet apart. And that was my album listening system for a long time. Let's see. Demonstration, not for sale. Vintage. I like that picture. Of course, I like the word vintage too. Can't go wrong with vintage. Hallelujah. It's vintage. Livin' the Blues. Some of these are double albums. Historical Figures and Ancient Heads. Live at the Topanga Corral. I don't know for sure what that is. I don't remember it. Canned Heat Live. Canned Heat Concert. For some reason the cover of this reminds me of a Brian Auger album I used to have. And I was looking for that Brian Auger album and I can't find it, but something about this reminds me of Brian Auger. Canned Heat. This might have been their first album. I think Boogie was their second album. Canned Heat Collage. Well, I paid a lot for that, $1.89. Canned Heat Cookbook, the best of Canned Heat. I think that's Hooker and Heat. If you liked Canned Heat, you ended up always liking John Lee Hooker, who appeared on several of their albums. Here's another Hooker and Heat. Of course, I have John Lee Hooker albums too. And then Canned Heat, Livin' the Blues. Well, I'm not sure if any of these will make the Panasonic turntable video. We'll see. But just sort of a little interlude from my normal video productions about my record albums. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Bye.